Welcome to Vlogtober! Whoop, whoop, whoop! So many amazing things are going on this month, and I'm going to tell you all about them with some lots of extra stuff. We're wasting time. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Mack, and I am currently a 7th grade math teacher. You know, while you're here, go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from me. Do it now, please. So today, October 1st, the first in this Vlogtober 2021 series, is Vegetarian Day. So I am going to not eat any meat today. So go me. Also, I want you to be aware that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My mother suffered from breast cancer, but she's a survivor. We even walked a 5K together. That was fun. Also, National Down Syndrome Awareness Month. The colors for Down syndrome are blue and yellow, so you can show your support for people with Down syndrome by wearing these colors. Even though the official socks are sold out, you can show your support by wearing crazy socks, one longer, one shorter, in support for people with Down syndrome. Okay, also, it's Filipino American History Month. Okay. It says, during the olden days in the Philippines, the tradition of harana, musical serenading outside someone's window. So if you have that special someone, you can celebrate Filipino American History Month by serenading them out their window. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Okay. It is also Hispanic Heritage Month. And this period lasts from September 15th to October 15th in the United States. Basically, this is just to recognize all the influence of the Hispanic Americans in history, culture, and achievements in the United States. Next, we have Italian American Heritage Month. Each year, Italians around the country take time to celebrate their heritage, history, and culture with festivals and parades. So the largest parade occurs on Columbus Day in New York City and has over 3,500 marchers. The purpose of celebrating is to honor the Italian heritage. All right, also we've got Positive Awareness Month and National Month of Sarcasm. So October 1st today is when National Sarcasm Day begins. So let it roll. I know some people only speak sarcasm. And by the way, just in case you don't know what that means, sarcasm is defined as using irony to mock or convey contempt. So, there's all that. Now I'm going to show you my morning routine and how I got dressed to look like this. I got a lot more to share with you in this video to celebrate the first of Vlogtober. So, I'm ready if you are.
Hey y'all, thank you for tagging along with me today. I hope this video doesn't seem like a commercial, but I got this stuff in the mail. Anyway, I gotta put a picture later, but I got this stuff in the mail, and I ordered it from Fingerhut. And in case you don't know, Fingerhut is a place for people who have not very good credit can get credit, but it's only from their website, so you can't just go spend it anywhere. And the idea is, or at least when I signed up for it, I thought I might buy one thing a month and just pay it off to help restore my credit. So anyway, I got this stuff, and because I'm getting older, this is supposed to help people that are aging. And I've already done this step because I just took a shower. But what I will say is this stuff feels really nice. In fact, it feels very similar to the stuff my husband uses, but there's not as many beads. And I know beads are bad for the environment, but I'm not sure if these beads are bad for the environment. I didn't do enough research. Anyway, but this, a little bit goes a long way. I poured out like a quarter size in my hand, and it washed my whole face, my chest, and arms in that little bit. So a little bit goes a long way. Now the next step we have is the vitamin eye gel. The directions say to put this around the eye area. It's not very specific. Oh Lord. But I guess I will figure this out. Okay, so I don't want anything to waste, so I'm going to use this. And I meant to add that this stuff doesn't really have a smell. It kind of just smells like plastic. One thing I have learned is you're supposed to use your ring finger, because it won't put as much pressure, I guess. So let's dab a little bit of this on there. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to go on the eyelid, but here we go. And it just kind of reminds me of like aloe vera a little. Also, my husband was curious to see if you could buy something equivalent. And basically, he said in order to reduce wrinkles, all I need is to get that oil of Olay cream. So there's that. The next thing is this Anti-Wrinkle Facial Serum. It says use this twice daily on clean, dry skin. Place a few drops of water on your face and massage into skin, and follow with the SPF 20 night cream. So let's give it a go. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Y'all, I'm very new to all this kind of stuff. I am usually just wash my face and put lotion on it. That's usually how I do. So let's see how this does. I'm assuming I don't put it on the eyes because I just did something for eyes. Anyway, today is an exciting day for me. My daughter is going to go from black hair to something else. There's no guarantees because, as we all know, if we use box dye on our hair, more than likely, we're gonna have to get a professional to fix it when we want to go lighter. Okay, see, like having the towel on my head, then I can just wipe off the product. And then last is this night cream. And this is the travel size. I think this was $30. And keep in mind, at Fingerhut, I've noticed that the prices are more than what you could find this stuff somewhere else. But keep in mind, people pay a lot of money to restore their credit. And because I don't really want to hire attorneys or anything, I am just going to see if buying something from them every month and paying it off will help. So I'm actually expecting to pay a little more. I should, ooh, this stuff smells nice. It reminds me of like my grandmother. Real clean smell. This is nice. I think if I just had to buy one thing from this little bundle here, it would be this right here. Okay. Now, from everything I read, this little routine will work. It will reduce these and all the lines. However, you have to be faithful to this routine for an entire year. So this is a first impression. I like the way it feels. It feels like a luxury item. It feels like I'm doing something nice for myself. So, and it comes with these. Anyway, comes with these, and that is the first part of my routine. Now for makeup, where we are going to answer some of the most beautiful questions ever asked. Okay, so this is the next part of my routine, my favorite part, makeup. And in fact, y'all excuse the messy house. I haven't gotten to that, but I will later on in this Vlogtober. So Vlogtober, y'all. October 2021. Can you believe it? This year has been almost as bad as last year. Now, I think this year might have been a little worse for me, only because I'm dealing with the aftermath of COVID. Like, not necessarily me having it, but like how it's affecting people I love and care about. I think this is worse for that regard. Ooh, look who came to say hi. This is Snickerdoodle. This is Snickerdoodle, also known as Doodlebug, also known as Doodle. Okay. Here, Doodle, go somewhere. Yes, so October is full of so many things. So it's the start of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You see the football players wearing the pink cleats and they're dazzled in pink. Also, it is Hispanic Heritage Month. That's a big deal. I watched Cinderella with Camila Cabello. I hope I'm saying her name right. That was really good. I enjoyed all the familiar songs mixed in with the new songs, so that was cool. Also, it is Italian American Heritage Month and Filipino American Heritage Month. So a lot of stuff going on.
It is also Down Syndrome Awareness Month. Okay, let me finish getting ready. So let's talk about these 12 most beautiful questions asked. I found this on Pinterest. Anyway, and I agree, I didn't read all of them because I really want my reaction to be authentic whenever I respond. So let's start with the first question, shall we? What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Oh, that's a good question. If I knew for certain I could not fail, oh, I got it. I would buy a lottery ticket. That's what I would do. I would buy a lottery ticket and hopefully win billions of dollars so I could do all kinds of things. In fact, I have a video coming out later this month on if I had $1 billion. So that kind of ties nicely to that. So, if I knew I couldn't fail, I'd buy a lottery ticket, get some money. But I think this question didn't mean for me to answer it that way. I think it meant, what dream do you have? Would you do could you pursue if you couldn't fail? And I think realistically, I would pursue my original dream of wanting to be a fashion designer. I've always loved that. I love designing clothes. And some who see what I wear probably would think I'm not very good at it, but that has broke me. What could I do if I had $1 billion? Okay, question 2. Who thinks you're beautiful when you wake up in the morning? I would have to say, hands down, my husband. Definitely my husband, and of course my mom. So, husband, mom, and we're leaving out me. I think I'm beautiful when I first wake up in the morning too. Number 3, how are you, really? I could be better. Question 4, how would you behave if you were the best in the world at what you do? I like to think I would behave the same. By the way, I've been fighting with my eyebrows forever, so if this doesn't work, I'm going to be wiping them off and try it again. Question number 5. Are you finding your dream job or are you creating it? I used to think being a teacher was my dream job. But the more I get into it, and y'all have probably heard this a million times, the more I get into it, the more I realize is my job really is not about teaching. It's about making sure kids perform so the school gets more money. And that's pretty much that. Now, I told you earlier my dream job was to be a fashion designer. I can't tell you how many times, like, I would think of a look, and then I would see someone else wearing it later, like years later, and be like, man, I thought of that. You know what they say, great minds think alike. Okay, next question. If there was a solution to your anxiety, how would it look like? If there was a solution to your anxiety, how would it look like? I don't know if I really understand that question. Solution to my anxiety? When I first started teaching is when I started having anxiety where I needed medication for it. I didn't need medication before I started teaching. So I would think my solution would be to quit the job, stay in the education field, or maybe not all places you work for are this stressful, but after reading a bunch of posts and comments on different things, I think this is it, you know? So I guess I'm not in my dream job. My dream job looked a lot different than this. Number 7. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Oh, wow, that is a good question. When was the last time you did something for the first time? I'm really stumped, y'all. I don't remember the last time I did something for the first time. How awesome do these eyebrows look, y'all? Hey, sarcasm. Man, I just don't know what to do anymore. This is why I like having bangs, because they just cover them up. You know? Cover up the bangs. Okay, well, while I'm trying to figure out these eyebrows, let's look at the next question. The next question says, what if there was a blank that could blank? Like, what if there was a car that could fly, maybe? I would like a flying car. I'd go see my big sister in Kansas. I would go to New York City. I would travel way more. That's what I would do if I had a flying car. The next question, why are you worth knowing? Well, I can give you a lot of reasons why I'm not worth knowing. I'm kind of flaky. I don't like to talk on the phone. It's nothing personal. It's just, I don't want to drag anyone down. Like, everybody seems so happy and upbeat, and I just don't want to talk to anybody. I would much rather just text. Now, why am I worth knowing? I am very, very loyal to people I love. I'm not a snitch or a rat. You tell me something in confidence, I keep it. But you have to say, don't tell a soul. But yeah, to be honest, I don't know if I'm worth knowing right now. But I'll get there. I'll get back to there. I'm just not there yet. I gotta get back. How beautiful is this glitter? I use it a lot. Let's try some pink too. How about right in the middle? Pink. What do you think? Is it too much? Maybe I should put my eyeliner back on. Go back over it one more time.
case you don't have this palette. It's really darn good. Okay, so who or what lights you up? I know I light up every time I see my son. He is completely stress-free. He just goes with the flow. I also light up when I see my daughter, but teenage girls come with a lot of baggage. I light up when I see my mom, my big sister, my dad. I light up when I see my cats, any family member I haven't seen in a while. And as far as what? Pizza and brownies, definitely. Or cheesecake. Gotta have cheesecake. Okay, so the very last question is, how do you treat people who can do nothing for you? I treat them the same as people that can do stuff for me. I treat people the same way whether they can do stuff for me or not. I'm always kind to people. The only time I'm not kind to people is when they're not kind to me. And I can be a little childish with it, but in a professional manner, I'm respectful all the time. So if you would like to join and make your own video of the 12 most beautiful questions ever asked, I would welcome it. And back to the one question where it says, how are you really? I'm really not okay. I'm not okay. My job is stressful, home is stressful, everything is stressful, and I can't seem to escape anything. Now I can handle work being stressful and home life being stress-free. I can handle home being stressful and work being stress-free, but I have not learned how to cope when they're both stressful. If you have any ideas, please comment them below. I stacked 2 lashes on top of each other. So I've got one from House of Lashes and one from Kiss to make them extra like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to be a downer. But I'm a really firm believer in you need to keep your home business, your house business, private. Then everything's okay. There's nothing crazy or out of the normal going on here. Just normal power struggle between teenage daughter and parents. This is the eye I always struggle with. Maybe I wait too long. Like they say, let the glue get tacky, but I wait a long time. So maybe it's too tacky, too sticky when I put it on. Maybe. I don't know. See what I mean? Like. Alright, that is it for this video. If you found it helpful, informative, or even entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below the pumpkin emoji. And as always, you all have the best day ever, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!